In an unrelated topic, Paul just called. He loved the quotes that we gave him.
Nice.
Yeah. But when he came by, he too went next door. So I think what we need to do is get a sign up over our front door.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Dude, you know what else we need to do?
What?
We need to get a Garagefather vehicle, like a truck or something where
We have like 40 vehicles between us.
Where we can put all like our swap meet stuff in, put our name on the side, something that we can totally pack full of our stuff and just go and not have to unpack all the time.
Maybe we could brand it and use it for marketing.
Yeah, right? That'd be pretty cool.
I think that's actually a good idea.
I mean, maybe we could park it on corners and stuff. We have to it could do a bunch of stuff.
Like a rolling billboard.
Right. Yeah.
I like it.
All
right, we'll keep an eye out for that. All right. You don't think it's too subtle, creep? The people aren't going to drive up and not see it, right? Hey, you can't park that thing here.
Everybody can relax. I found the car. Just needs a little bit of suspension work, shocks, steering box, transmission, rear end.
How much?
Dude, I traded the Rambler for it. Rings, carburetor.
Look what we did, guys. We went and got a freaking ambulance to help us market our business. So we're gonna be taking this guy to car shows, and we just couldn't be more excited. We could maybe be a little more excited if it was a 59 Miller Meteor, maybe we'd be a little more excited, but we're pretty darn excited. This is a 1954 Packard Henney Jr. ambulance. I know that's a mouthful. So Henney made ambulances from the beginning of time only using Packard chassis. And when they started making this car, this was like the more economical, smaller version of an ambulance. And it took them years to realize that they were losing hundreds of dollars on every car that they sold. So they just quit making them. As a result, there's only 500 of these that were ever built. Now I'm gonna try and keep this walk around short for you guys because I know sometimes I get a bad case of the blah, blah, blahs. If you don't believe me, just ask Miles. He'll tell you all about it. But this is a 54 Packard Henney. It's got a straight 8, straight from the gate. Here, I'll give you a shot of what it looks like. Forgive us, we just got the car. We haven't had time to clean it up under the hood. Give us a few days and it'll be all pretty under here. Okay, but it's a straight 8. I think it's 287 cubic inches. Puts out about 10 or 12 horsepower, but it's plenty. We have a certificate that says that this thing goes 100 miles an hour. It was certified to go over 100 miles an hour by some crazy person at Henney who had the intestinal fortitude to do so. So come take a look inside. We've got this beautiful avocado colored interior. And again, we wanted to show it to you right away, guys, so we didn't go through the whole detail process. We'll do that and maybe we'll show you a quick update of this car later. And now let's go take a look at the business end of this ambulance. Come on back here. Look at these big fans. Is that about as big as they got in the 54? I think maybe Cadillac probably had a bigger fin. But it's got not one, but 2 sunroofs, which were added at some point, probably in the 70s. And you can see here we still have the original gurney that came with it. And we've got a little jump seat that the attendant would sit on as they rushed you to the hospital. All right, guys, normally I would love to take you guys for a ride in this ambulance, but it's such a big Bertha that it's a pain to get in and out, so we only use it in case of emergencies. Looks like we're in luck. Hop in, guys. Let's go for a ride. Now, I've said it before, but 3 on the tree, cars with 3 on the tree transmission are so relaxing to drive. This is no exception. This is just a real pleasure. Pretty loud, huh?
It is. Where is it? Is it under the hood?
I think so, yeah. Okay, guys. You know, I feel like I would just be completely selfish if I didn't take at least a minute to let you hear the siren on this beauty. We got a little toggle switch so we can choose to have a horn. Nice solid sounding horn there. But there's one more really cool thing that I want to show you about this car that makes it one of the coolest cars I think that we've ever had here at Garagefathers. Take a look at this. In here, we've got the manual with matching colors. And this thing tells us, I'm sorry, not a manual, but this thing tells us everything about this Packard's life, okay? So you can see here, people just don't do this anymore. This car was owned originally from May 28th of 54 through 1964 by Olmsted Air Force Base in Middleton, Pennsylvania. So thank you to our veterans who worked out there at Olmsted. From there, it went from 64 to 73 to Snyder Civil Defense. It had a few other owners, and then in 1975, it went to Dr. Robert Needham, whom I understand is a veteran from the Navy. So thank you, Mr. Needham, for your service as well. And for documenting this car's whole life, because guys, just about everything that was ever done, minor maintenance, oil changes, tires, repairs, carburetor, shocks, everything. Not only that, but just about every tank of gas that was ever put into this car from 1954 up to about 2019 is recorded in this book. And so to me, it's great considering the fact that there's only 500 of these that were ever made. How many were wrecked in service? How many survived? You know, ambulances probably weren't even collectible, I bet, until the movie Ghostbusters came out. Then they became collectible. For this one to have survived and to have documentation of the life that it's had gives it a lot of beauty and a lot of value to us here at Garagefathers. So we're gonna be having a little fun with it. We're gonna change it up, and stay tuned so that you can see the modifications, the tasteful modifications we're gonna make to this guy. Again, guys, thank you for tuning in and watching the Garagefathers. We appreciate you. Have a good day.